bit of knowledge is about the moon. Once again, the sort of moon is basically a natural body, right? Same as the sun and moon are just natural bodies. You see, essentially sort of describes why they would want to create a hex based on the moon, right? Because if people had that sort of knowledge that these are sort of natural occurring bodies in that, right, just part of nature, then obviously, you know, they've done so much hex about sort of obviously moon landings and sort of outer space, and you know, the possibility of life forms from other planets and all, you know, in that sort of fake universe and the whole thing. See, so if it was to sort of, you know, obviously they want to keep this lie going about the sort of moon landings and the sort of the rubbish about the moon they've created, right? To obviously keep the hex going. It's a big part of the hex, the overall hex, right? Because if people just sort of worked out, oh well, you know, if that's a lie, sort of what else are they lying about type of thing, you know what I mean? But a good example of this, right, is if you read up on some of the stuff about the moon, right, we've got a lot of like obviously a lot of sort of scientific background written up about the moon, right? And one of the things is lunar soil, right? Lunar soil. So you've got this sort of like, you know, pages and pages of stuff about lunar soil, going into sort of detail about the microscopic qualities of the sort of, you know, the sort of soil on the moon and all this. Of course, you know, there's no soil on the moon. Like it's made of pure, you know, freezing ice or whatever. You couldn't, you know what I mean? It's clean as a whistle type of thing. See what I'm saying? It's as clean as there's no soil on it, right? But this is an interesting thing. It brings us to basically an actress, right? An actress on the sort of movies and that, right? Whose name is Mooney Rapace, or not Noomi Rapace, right? Noomi Rapace, which is like a pretty funny name, and I read. But this sort of actress has been in a couple of the sort of alien films, the Alien movie series and all this, right? Prometheus or something, right? So, you know, obviously a Mason, a tea drinker, like, you know what I mean? But this name is very coded, right? Because we know how to sort of like the code in stuff into the names, you know what I mean? Like, like the stuff what Jungle Shirt was done about, you know, Kirk Douglas and all stuff like that. See, they like the code in the sort of codes into the actors and performers' names to sort of display the names about and all that, right? So there's a very interesting code within this name. The name Rapace, right? Rapace, or Rapaccio, however you pronounce it, right? Rapace means a bird of prey, right? A bird of prey. So obviously, you know, Masonic eagle and all that, right? But Rappa, right? Rappa, when you take the Rappa part, it means like mud, right? It means mud. So, wait, and something else as well, right? It means mud and turnip, right? So the sort of turnip idea, right? Again, Jungle Surf, I've done a video about turnips and how to use turnip and that. You know, it's a bit of a joke type of thing they've done, like Dick Turpin, the highwayman and all that, turnip. Right? Obviously you're referring to the sort of private parts and all this type of idea, you know what I mean? The turnip sort of joke, right? But the mud type of idea, right? It's like when I've lunar soil, right? And also sort of go back to these mud flood shills and that, these masons who are doing mud flood type of ideas, right? So the idea of mud, see, is to dirty things up, see, to throw dirt on the clean things and all this, right? Like muddying the waters type of thing, just to cause a bit of confusion and you know, make things murky and sort of unclear and all that. See what I mean? The mud type idea, right? And if you sort of throw mud at something, it's like it's the sort of you know, sully the good name or something type of thing. So you should have the mud idea in this Noomi Rapace person, right? And then obviously, right, when you've got the Noomi, you've got the sort of moon, right? If you take the rapper word, right, then you've got left over, you've got moon, I, and then CE at the end, right? So moon ice, right? Again, they like to do this, they like to code this idea throughout stuff, right? Moon ice. And like the Police song and all that, right? Moon and the ice, right? So, you know, as I say, there, we're talking about a water body, a natural water body, right? And the sun being